Bronny James scored his first NBA point in hometown Cleveland. The LA Dodgers have won the 2024 World Series, defeating the Yankees in Game 5. You are watching Pop Culture. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you never miss any news in pop culture. In today's episode, we are covering all things sports. Precisely, baseball, and NBA. Let's go. The Los Angeles Dodgers triumphed over the New York Yankees 7-6 in Game 5 on Wednesday, clinching the World Series 4 games to 1. The Dodgers initially fell behind 5-0 but rallied to score 5 runs in the 5th inning, capitalizing on 3 fielding errors by the Yankees. Although New York regained the lead in the 6th, 2 sacrifice flies in the 8th from LA secured the victory. Dodgers outfielder Teoscar Hernandez reflected on the 5th inning, saying the following, and we quote, "We took advantage of every mistake they made that inning. We had some solid at-bats and put the ball in play. People often say when you put the ball in play, things can happen, and it certainly did for us that inning." First baseman Freddie Freeman earned the World Series MVP award, hitting 4 home runs and driving in 12 runs over the 5 games. He noted the following, and we quote, "Every spring training, this is our goal. For it to happen with this group, I can ask for a better year." Holy cow. This marks the Dodgers' second World Series title in 5 years, following the win during the pandemic shortened season in 2020. Their last championship after a full season was in 1988. Los Angeles dominated throughout the postseason, defeating the New York Mets in 6 games during the National League Championship Series, outscoring them 37-7 in the 4 victories. Against the Yankees, the Dodgers pitchers effectively limited New York, who scored 815 runs in the regular season, to just 7 runs across the first 3 games of the series. Several players from the 2020 World Series team, including Mookie Betts, Max Muncy, Kike Hernandez, and Walker Buehler, were part of this year's roster, while Freeman previously won a title with the Atlanta Braves in 2021. This victory gives manager Dave Roberts his 3rd championship. He led the Dodgers to their 2020 win and also won as a player with the Boston Red Sox in 2004. Dodgers reliever Blake Trinan praised the team's resilience, stating the following, and we quote, "This team has zero quitting. Even when things don't go our way, we always have guys lifting each other up and pushing ourselves to improve. That's why we won tonight." While the trophy heads to Los Angeles, the festivities are extending all the way to Japan, where fans are celebrating their very own Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. On Thursday morning in Tokyo, crowds gathered at train stations as special newspaper editions rolled out, declaring Ohtani, Yamamoto, and their Dodgers teammates as world champions after a thrilling Game 5 win against the New York Yankees. This tradition of distributing newspapers during major celebrations is common in Tokyo, and this event is particularly very significant for a nation whose players were once underestimated. Now there's a strong sense of pride in having Japanese athletes recognized as some of the best in baseball. Japan also triumphed over the United States in the World Baseball Classic final last year in Miami, further showcasing the country's skill in the sport. Additionally, the victory holds special significance for Otani's hometown of Oshu City, where fans have been gathering all week in anticipation of a win. Guys, LA yesterday was madness, and we believe the city will continue celebrating over, today and over the weekend. So congrats to the Dodgers. This is a very well deserved win with all the injuries that they've encountered this year, and Shohei Ohtani hurting his shoulder. Nonetheless, they were very much out there, and they definitely did what they had to do to win this championship, and it's very impressive. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Moving on to the next topic, and this topic is about Bronny James. So Bronny James scores his first NBA point in hometown Cleveland, in an area that he grew up in. Literally, he used to run in the Cleveland stadium when he was a child, but now he gets to play on the court, and it's definitely a full circle. Though the Lakers lost the game 134 to 110, it remains a night to remember for Bronny and his dad, LeBron James. The Cleveland crowd was rather favorable to Bronny, chanting his name and in full support of LeBron and his son, actually. It's a bittersweet moment for Bronny because since his draft in the NBA, he's faced a lot of bad press because he is not as seasoned compared to his peers, and definitely not as seasoned compared to his dad. But that takes time. Also, the stakes were so high for Bronny when it comes to playing in the NBA, and for that matter, for the Lakers. He is the son of a superstar, so a lot of people expected him to rise to the occasion and be excellent. And the weight of success has started weighing on his shoulder. Bronny may not be as skilled as his dad, but one thing is for sure, he is definitely resilient and has this poise about himself to not react to all the negativity surrounding his name. He scored his points a bit late in the game, at almost towards the end of the game. Actually, there was probably less than 2 minutes and a few seconds left that he actually got the opportunity to score his point from the left corner. And that point that he scored definitely drove the crowd mad, but in a very good way. They were so thrilled, and they even gave him an ovation for that. Bronny did actually later on confirm that the chants and the support of the Cleveland crowd definitely gave him the strength to keep on fighting on the court and to even score that point. His dad said the following, and we quote: "To see him," talking about Bronny, "to see him get his first NBA basket in this arena where he grew up, not too far away from here, that's an unbelievable moment. Unbelievable moment for him and for our family. It's just pretty cool to be a part of it." End quote. And yeah, LeBron James is just a proud father at this point, and we don't blame him. Even if we were in his shoes, we would have done the same thing. We would have definitely used our nepotism to actually get our kids further. And so there's nothing wrong with that. But, the we guess for any parents that's watching LeBron James and his son playing, don't look so much at Bronny's performance, but look at the bond that these two have. Look at the memories that they will actually take away from this. Whether Bronny makes it, further in the NBA or not, it's really not the points. More so the relationship that they have and that they wanted to continue maintaining, and the memories they want to build together. So we understand why LeBron James pushed so hard for Bronny, even though he's not as good, but it was worthwhile. So from the last news that we actually stumble upon, it looks like Bronny will be joining the G League after all, which will be a much better for him to develop as an athlete. And listen, if he does better, then who knows, he might return to the pro leagues. So yeah, that is all we got for you right now. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. We love you for watching as always, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.